Hello everybody, if you are new to budgeting, then this video is going to be for you. If you are not new to budgeting and you just need a bit of a refresher, then this video is also going to be for you. Today we're just going to dive into how to manage your money. What is the first thing that you need to do when it's payday? This is the payday routine that we all should be doing in order for us to know exactly what is going on with our finances and how can we make sure that we are aligned with our financial goals. So I'm going to be using my spreadsheet for this video, and I'll also do another one using the new budget planner, but I'll start with the spreadsheet, and if you want it, I'll have it linked below, as well as the 10% discount code for watching it from YouTube. Let's start here. So when you open the spreadsheet, you get a bit of an intro over here, and there is an instructions video that you can click on over here that will show you exactly how to basically organize a whole budget spreadsheet and set it up. But the first thing is to go to your bills setup, and we always start with our income. So on your payday is you need to know exactly how much is actually coming in, whether it's only you, your income, or it's you and your husband, or it's you and your wife, or whoever it is that you live with and you're contributing with each other. You need to know exactly how much is the income that we are working with, so that we know exactly how much we have and how much we cannot spend more than, so it's a bit of an idea. So for us, income number 1 is 10,000. Income number 2 is 25,000. Income number 3 is 15, and then income number 4 is 5,000. We are self-employed, so sometimes it's more than this. Sometimes it's a little bit less, but it's never like too less. But yeah, this is technically what we are working with. And over here, as you can see, it's auto calculated for you that your income that you're working with is 55,000. In the top over here, it's going to show you that your income minus your bills, your needs, it's still 55,000 because we haven't actually populated our bills. So I've already wrote down all of my bills, and when you get the spreadsheet, it's going to have these bills with them on it as well. So you can just change it, of course. It's just to give you an idea of what I need, what I debt, what I want. So we're going to start with our need. So rent is 11,500 rand. Car is 870. Wi-Fi is 399. Medical is 1,560. Transport, we spend around 1,200 rand on petrol. Utilities, we budget around 1,000 rand. Bank charges is around 550. Investments, around 1,500 rand or more. We try not to invest less than that. Groceries is 4,000, and I know I sound nasally. I got sick randomly. School fees, we don't pay for Scala school fees monthly, so I'm gonna leave it blank. But sometimes there are things that happen that require there's always something going on with Scala school. So savings, we budget 2,000 or more. We don't have stockpiles or anything like that. We play our own stockpile in our unit trust. And if we need the money, then it's available for us. We don't have to wait for like our turn or anything like that. And also we withdraw some money and put it into our cash savings, which I do have cash stuffing videos that you can have a look at to get inspired to do the cash stuffing method. Life insurance is around 2,000. Retirement, 1,500 rand. Our wills are like 380, and laundry is around 750. Okay, so these are our needs. In total, our needs are 29,709, and our income minus our needs is 25,291 remaining. So now let's move to our debt minimum payments. So you can reword this to debt to personal loan or to whatever. You can do that, or you can leave it as debt 1, debt 2. I'm going to reword it to personal loan. Let's make it all capitals. Personal loan 1. So we've got personal loan 1 and 2, and then we've got credit card 1. and we've got credit card 1 and 2, and then that is basically it. So for personal loan, the first one is 9.5, the second one is 2.5, the credit card is 1,000, and then the other credit card is 750. Okay, so now on top of it here, if we're looking at income minus your needs, minus your debt minimum payments, you're left with around 11,540. Now this is up to you. You can decide that out of what's remaining, I'm not going to spend money on wants because I can live without these things. I want to take this money and pay off debt and save more or invest more. You can actually make a decision according to what your financial goals are. So for us, we do prioritize our wants as well, just because we can afford it, and also just because you're in a budget doesn't mean you can't live a life you enjoy, as long as you're prioritizing your needs and your debt and you have a game plan for your future. So for business expenses, I'm going to leave that out for now, because we've got Shopify over there, and then we've got hair and nails, which is around 1,000 rand. I always make sure I get my hair done or my nails done, especially my nails. When you look good, you feel good. I want to show up more on YouTube. I want to record more videos showing my hands and things like that when my nails done. So I always have to prioritize that because it's part of like my business. I record videos. Toiletries, budget around 500 rand. And the head, will leave that one. Buffer is 700, oops, not 7,000, around 700 is what we like putting in our buffer envelope. Apple bill 230, YouTube premium like 110. Kindness is around 300 rand. Eating out around 1,000. Netflix is 179, Disney Plus is 159. Hubby allowance and my allowance is 600 rand, and then the Scarlett's allowance is 300 rand. So at the bottom over here, as you can see, it's already saying that on your want you spend 5,600 rand, which means if we go up here, we have another 5,800 rand remaining. So the total amount for our bills is 49,137. Now you already know that, okay, out of the total amount of your bills, this is how much we need to be making for sure to be living within our means. But obviously we are making more than that, which means we are living below our means. Now, I know that you see the things that have the green highlights over here. This is what I use cash in. So I have cash envelopes for all of these ones over here. So all you do is just highlight them and then you click on full color and you just color them in if you want to. I just do that because it just makes it easy for me to see how much I need to withdraw, what envelopes am I cash stuffing, things like that. I like being organized when it comes to our finances, just because we are on a journey to create financial freedom. Due to our online business and the digital business that I have, that I'm currently teaching the blueprint of, is literally it has given us that time freedom, that location freedom. We're able to work anywhere, anytime. I own my time. I'm not feeling well currently. If I don't feel like working, I'm not going to be in trouble. But now that financial freedom is what we need to tap into. And how to know what's your financial freedom number, it's a whole exercise that I'm going to be launching the next boot camp next month, where it's going to start in January, for us to literally hone into finding that financial freedom number and how to invest and build our wealth and be really financially free and peaceful woman, especially if you're a woman watching this video. Okay, so at the bottom over here, it is your debt setup. Now it's going to give you a bit of an idea of how much you owe out of the minimum payments. This is how much is actually going to interest. So I'm paying 13,000 a month, but 10,000 of that is going to interest. So obviously that's terrible. I can already see it's the high interest one that is taking the most interest. So my goal is to do an avalanche method when it comes to our budget, to bring this balance down over here so that I can also decrease the interest amount. There's also more on the debt calculator. We'll get into that now. But now you know exactly that's your income, that's your needs, that's your debt, that's your wants, and that is how much your total bills are. This is a bit of an overview, like a whole screenshot of where your money is actually going and how much you have remaining. And then you ask yourself, with this money that I have remaining over here, the 5,863, where is it actually going? So because it's hard to answer that because things happen during the month, you can start actually giving it a job right now. So I don't know what are your savings goals, but you can start prioritizing your savings, or you can add here a extra into your debt, whatever your financial goals are. So let's say, for example, your goal is to build up your emergency fund. So we're going to put here emergency fund. And then maybe also to have a put extra into your retirement, and maybe also for Christmas, Black Friday. Maybe you like shopping on Black Friday, or maybe you need like an iPad, like me. I need an iPad. Maybe you're also saving for school fees for next year, uniform stuff, because that's also comes with a cost. Maybe for also birthdays. So you can just literally create savings goals and use that 5,000 rand to then divide it amongst the saving challenges, saving goals. So now the goal for emergency fund, let's say it's 20,000. The goal for retirement, I don't know what's your retirement goal. You can put it over there. Goal for Christmas, let's say it is 15. Goal for Black Friday, 7,800 rand, because I usually use the snowball challenge. Goal for an iPad, I think it is 10,000, or maybe it's 12. How much is it? How much is the iPad? I'll have a look. School fees, we are looking at around 40,000. Uniform, maybe 5,000, because she needs a new swimming costume and new bag. Birthdays, let's say 3,000. And then yeah, that's all. I want to remove these ones over here. Let's leave it over here. So my savings goal for this year is 105,800 rand. And then you can put in how much are you starting with as the balances, and it will show you how much you have to go. For example, here on 20,000, you're starting with 2,000. It's already showing you that you have 18,000 rand to go. Then on the date calculator, you just double tap over here and put today's your date, and then it's going to keep you updated on when is your debt-free date. So as you can see for me, so it's saying that I'm going to be debt-free in 5 years on the 1st of November 2030. I want to be debt-free before that, so I need to make changes. And the most painful part, it shows you how much you end up paying in interest just by paying minimum payments. So then this should motivate you to pay more into your debt every month, so that you don't end up spending almost 300,000 just to make the bank rich. Obviously we have different debt, so put in your debt and tell me what it says about you. Put in your house, put in everything over there, and then tell me what it says about you and what have you decided to do. I'm going to also pick the avalanche method, and then as you can see, it literally goes down by 100,000 just by prioritizing the one with the biggest interest first. And also it says I'm going to be debt free in August 2029, which is a year earlier than what he had predicted. Okay, so on the savings sheet, this has automatically also populated itself. It's showing you exactly over here. This is the goal you have set. This is how much you have saved. This is how much you have to go. And as you save, for example, we're going to start here with the emergency fund. Let's say we're adding another 2,000 rand. So if we, let me just remove all of this. So if we had to double tap over here and go today, we're saving another 2,000 rand and we're putting into our emergency fund. It will update the emergency fund over here for you. It will also update here the total that you have saved. It will update on top here the total you have saved, and also will update the emergency fund, and now you have 16,000 rand to go. So that's also auto populated. So now let's go to the actual month. So once you've done your bill setup, you are done, because now that's going to help you with your budgeting for the month. So for example, first thing you have to do is start with your payday for the month of November. And let's say I got my payday is today, the 9th. So as you can see, now the calendar is starting on the 9th and it's showing after the 9th. So now you can actually double tap and go on the 9th. We paid the amount of 11,500 Rand. And when you drop down this description, it's going to show you everything that you had put in on the bill setup. And for me, let's say it's rent, and the category for it is going to be a high priority bill. So as you can see, it says it says that I've spent 11,500 Rand, but the remaining is minus 11,500 Rand because I didn't put income. So please make sure you're putting in an income. So I can actually double tap, go on the 9th, and then go, let's say 25,000, and then let's make that into income 1. Again, you can change that and change it to salary or whatever, and then we put in the priority over here, the category over here. So now if you go up here, it says you have an income of 25,000, you spent 11,500 Rand on a high priority bill, and you have a remaining of 13,500 Rand, and it will auto populate itself on the calendar. And also the graph will also populate itself over here for you, and you can set your goals and then keep track of your monthly goals as well. So it's not just going to focus on your finances, but also it's going to have a focus on your monthly focuses and your habits that you want to develop within your life. That's going to help you whichever journey you are in, which if you are in this personal finance journey, you're also on a personal growth journey. I really hope that this spreadsheet will change your life, and it's going to change your payday. And if you want it, grab it. I'll have the discount code linked below. I think it's 15%. I can't remember, but I'll have it linked below, and just let me know when you have got it. On the next video, I'll be actually doing my budget with you guys, as well as my cash stuffing, and then on the next budget I'll be using my budget planner, and I'll announce the launch date, which I think will be the first week of December, if not the end of this month. Thank you so much guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderful month, a wonderful payday. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.